it is currently 5:30 in the fucking morning. I want to shoot myself, but I'm gonna go on a ski tour. Should be nice conditions. Got about 2-hour drive there. Should start at around 8. Let's get it. Right, it is now, I think, roughly 8:45. Must give or take a few minutes. Started walking 10-ish minutes ago. Heavy ass views, and it's fucking cold. It's I think -5 to -10 Celsius, so pretty cold, but should be fun. I'm not quite sure if these lifts are open. They're moving, or there's no one on them, and online they say they weren't open, so I might have just gotten baited, but I've got quite a long ways to go up there. Still not quite sure where I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna figure that out as we go. Should be fun. We've now equipped the single fastest pair of sunglasses to have ever been created. So I'm going to be walking at least twice the speed I normally would have. And I mean, the views they really are quite something here in Austria. One cannot complain. Alright, we've made up the first decent bit of elevation, and we can see the goal. This little hill back there. I don't know if it's gonna be possible because it is quite far and it might get steep. I don't really fancy dying in an avalanche like a retard, because I am alone. Again, like a retard. But I'm gonna make the best out of the situation and just keep on trucking. It is now 10 a.m. Made some pretty nice progress. Views are pretty nice. Sun has come out. I came from somewhere over there, I think. Should be, I think, another 2 hours. I should be at the top. I can ski. I do hope the conditions get a bit better, so it gets a bit warmer, because right now this is ice, which is pretty shit to ski, as many of you may know. Okay, look at that. I've come up like a step further, and you can see the goal very nicely where I'm gonna go, or where I intend to go. You know, avalanches and shit. Might have to see how it goes, but it's the plan. Get out there and have a fun time skiing down. If possible, of course. I dropped my pole. If possible, of course. Because, you know, still the conditions are quite shit. But look at this little stream. Isn't this idyllic? This is what it's all about, man. This is what it's all about. And for anyone who intends to do this as well, safety. Get yourself an avalanche beacon, that's the word, and an avy bag if you can. It is stupid to do this alone, so I wouldn't recommend it, but man, is it beautiful out here. first proper break. I'm gonna show you elite level nutrition. We've got bundefleisch, oder? It's just most definitely fair. We have this for the proteins, and then of course fast-acting carbs. Straight up genius. I mean, the stats on this is insane. It's 100 grams, 200 calories, and 40 fucking grams of protein. TS is peak. Been like in 20 minutes since my break. I started walking. Made some decent progress. Took a break down there. View is still pretty incroyable. It is pretty slow moving though, quite exhausting. But like a very wise man tends to say, Laufe muss es! Der Kessel muss brennen! I've eaten now, taken my skins off, rested, so now I'm gonna put on my helmet and stuff, because safety first, then I'm gonna get to ski. But first I'm gonna show you guys the view, because the view is absolutely unreal up here. Fucking hell. Right after that minor setback, let's try and get down this without any more stones. And that's not on. This is better. Seems that snow further down got more warmth and made it a lot more loose and not icy compared to how it is up top. I am sadly gonna have to repair my dad's skis because I fucked them up, but you know, there's a price to pay for everything. Oh yeah, that's what it's about, man. Just hope that the path where I came up isn't all that frozen, so that it is actually skiable. It's not melted enough quite yet, it would seem. Right, rock and roll, baby. That could work. All right, that's it.